What's up, Capricorn? I'm sorry. This reading is for Sagittarius, not Capricorn. Sagittarius, hello. This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot. We're going to take a look at your energy for the week ahead, starting March 10th, 2025. Sagittarius, I hope all is well. We're just going to dive right into the energies here and seeing what's potentially coming up for you, Sagittarius, this week ahead. Welcome any new subscribers. The deck that I am using to do your messages will be listed in the description box. And without further ado, we're just going to cleanse the energies here from doing Scorpio's messages and shall begin doing your messages. Okay, so what is coming up here for Sagittarius this week? What are the messages for Sagittarius? What's coming forward? Energies for Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, let's cut this deck here and begin your messages. And we're going to start off with the very first card for you, Sagittarius, and we're going to open up with the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is regarded as the card of charity and gift giving, so you could be definitely giving someone a gift this week. You could also be receiving a gift. Someone could be still receiving a small pay raise. All right, and then also, too, there may be some form of an apology that comes towards you from anyone who may have handed you a slight in the past. Even number of pentacles always balances that energy out. All right, so following the Six of Pentacles here for you, Sagittarius, we have the Hierophant, Major Arcana, very important here in terms of spiritual energy this week. So definitely feeling protected spiritually. Pay attention to any spiritual enlightenments or epiphanies that are happening around you. Definitely pay attention to any synchronistic events, especially when it comes to angelic numbers that you see in a repetitive basis. Normally when you see repetitive angel numbers in like sequence or something like that, it's a sign for you or a message coming through to grab your attention to see exactly what's going on. So, my advice is just to look that energy up, those numbers. So, example, 1111, 111, anything's in trips, anything's in quads, okay? Those are angelic numbers, but there are specific angelic numbers. I think I need to post or list those specific angelic numbers to look out for if you see it in a repetitive basis. Maybe I'll do it in next week's messages. Okay, so the Hierophant here, teaching and learning. I always assign that there could be some sort of job training going on here, whether it was start of a new job or, any types of promotions to a new position. Someone can be getting married, definitely here with the Hierophant's presence. Following the Hierophant, now we have the Three of Swords. Okay, didn't see that one coming. So, we got to get these cards ready, Sagittarius, to see why that Three of Swords here. But I'm going to talk about the typical meanings of that Three of Swords. It's always about grief, heartache, and separation. Now, even though, I assign on-the-job training, so I'll attach a message to that. It could be anyone separating from some, employment. So it could be through, retirement. And if it is, through retirement or just leaving a job to go to another job, then it may be that the Three of Swords is showing up for those people specifically in terms of the heartbreak that you may feel having to separate from people that you have gotten to know, work for a company and for an extended period of time. But that brings about the Three of Swords energy. For others, it's the same energy that follows. That would be having, conflicting energies with family members, friends, definitely romantic partners. For any Sagittarius that I'm reading for that's already in a commitment, with another person, specifically romantically, there could be distance that separates you. This always regards divorces, pending divorces, third party in play when it comes to romance. Pet loss, when the pet gets out and the family is left grieving. And I can tell you guys, you don't know how many messages come through my phone, because I'm on a community alert app. I think it's called Citizens. And That's where if it's not every day, it's every other day. Someone loses a pet. And it's mostly cats. Some lady last night says she just moved to a new area, not too far from me, and 3 of her cats got out. So she's already on this app asking if anyone has seen her. So this is the 3 of Swords, and she's upset. I'm quite sure she's upset. She lost 3 of her cats, or 3 of her cats got out, and she couldn't explain or couldn't deal with the fact that they had gotten out because she doesn't know how they had gotten out. But anyway, that's her pain. That's her grief. So yeah, 3 of Swords. Let's see. Why is the 3 of Swords here? 3 of Swords also mirrors the 6 of Pentacles, which is the money card, work and finances. What I just said about someone having to separate from employment, possibly go to another job, or you may be at the same job, but maybe you got promoted to a different position, but it's in a different department. So you're leaving your friends that you have come to know and associate with. Okay, that tears you apart a little bit. But why is this 3 of Swords here? And if a court card shows up here on this 3 of Swords, Sagittarius, then it's either a person directly causing the 3 of Swords energies for you, or it could be something that you're dealing with involving another person. All right, so why did the 3 of Swords show up in Sagittarius' spread? Okay, all right, so I'm not going to use this pop out. We're just going to reshuffle, even though I should have used the pop out. All right, so but why is the 3 of Swords here? Maybe because, all right, so the 2 of Wands here is my timing card. So I don't know. The timing could be that I'm reading for a Sagittarius that is waiting for a divorce to occur, okay? Because the 2 of Wands is always waiting for something or someone to arrive. This could be, the 2 also represents 2 people, relationships. So this could be specifically that someone is separating from another person. Could be the Sagittarius is separating from another person, divorcing, like I said. The distance, if you are the Sagittarius that's in a romantic partnership and your partner is at a distance from you, but there's no indication of any split or divorce, but you're still upset because you want to be with your significant other. So I feel that the 2 of Wands, which is my only timing card that I use, no matter what deck, tarot deck that I'm using to do your messages, and I always give it 2 days or 2 week period of time. So just think about the 2 days and 2 week period of time, and if these messages apply to you, how it's the 2 of Wands is going to apply to you in this situation in 2 days or a 2 week period of time. So I feel it's definitely someone having to deal with some form of separation from a relationship. All right, so following the 2 of Wands here to continue, we have the 9 of Wands. Sagittarius, some of you are going to be extremely busy here. This is one of my busy bees. Doing things again for yourself, for your family, could be work-related matters. The 10 of Wands comes in always to assist you, to give you that energy push so that you can complete those things that are either on your plate this week or not on your plate, okay? Following the 10 of Wands here, now we have the Judgment card. Judgment card is the major arcana, the awakening card, as I always call it. Things that were hidden in the dark come to the light. Some things that you may discover about yourself, Sagittarius, that you didn't know before. Again, it could be positive or negative. Some things that you discover about others that you didn't know before could be positive or negative. The Judgment card, however, is in alignment, again, with the Hierophant when it comes to any types of spiritual energy and protection, but also to offers guidance when necessary. The children coming up out of the coffin just could be a reminder or a message for Sagittarius that you're going to follow through with something that you always wanted to follow through with, but maybe the timing wasn't right for you, in the past, and now the timing or the things have improved for you to move forward with whatever that is that you slept on. All right. I don't like to say sleep. Physically, no. It's just something that you just didn't have time to commit, or something else was going on that prevented you from, moving forward with something. But this week could be that week that you move forward with something in particular. All right, following the judgment card here for you, you have the Sun. Sun is the most powerful card in the tarot deck. And so the Sun is all about that happiness, all about that success, all about, victory, feeling energetic, feeling vibrant, definitely feeling happy, feeling childlike. You could be the Sagittarius, of course, that I always talk about, could, be living in Florida, California, could be thinking about traveling to those two places or somewhere else. Sagittarius, that's warm, welcoming, and sunny. Someone has an affinity for sunflowers that I'm seeing and reading for. Okay, I just picked that up because there's sunflowers here in this card. This is my health card, so some of you may just be going through normal health checkups or exams this week. Any types of laboratories, including blood work, x-rays of all kind, always falls underneath the energy of the sun. There is also, too, with the sun's presence in your spread, that may be significant for some Sagittarius that I'm reading for, because we do have the Three of Swords when it comes to any types of healing. So the sun can heal emotional, physical, and mental illness into wellness, okay? Sun never comes into dimmer. It always comes into brighten and make things better. So yes, feeling happy, vibrant, energized. That is the moon's energy. Following the moon, and of course, anyone who may be, if it's not you, Sagittarius, who may be undergoing, I always throw that in there, treatments for cancer, radiation, chemotherapy, they're going to be fine as well. All right, so following the sun, did I mention that there is a form of blessings that could also be unleashed through the powers of the sun this week? Not only healing, but blessings as well. All right, so Ten of Swords here, following my health card. Someone could be planning, if it's not you again, a future inpatient or outpatient surgical procedure. But I always have to throw in this warning that the Ten of Swords, if anyone's having any inpatient, outpatient surgical procedure in any capacity, it's going to be painful. But this Ten of Swords always comes through to offer recovery and healing as well. You have another 10 here, the 10 of Wands, which is your part of that energy. Any time you get 2 10s in a reading is very positive, auspicious energy. And you can't pinpoint the positivity that may come out of this. That's why I never say, okay, well, it's auspicious, but what does he mean by when he says auspicious? Auspicious means that anything could occur in a more positive sense for you in any type of way, okay, that it wants to express itself. Also, too, Sagittarius, before I move on, the Ten of Swords represents there is something around you that's ending, and then something around you also is opening up. Following the Ten of Swords here, we have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups here is the wish fulfillment card. The yes answer to all romantic questions that you may have for yourself. Is not an even number of cups, but again, on an emotional scale, what you give is what you're going to get back in return. This is my social media, social networking card, so it could be a greater engagement of that type of activity for some Sagittarius in any capacity, really. Looking for love, looking for a new job, running a business, whatever, social media, social network. I'm just engaging. Some people just like to engage social media, whatever your favorite is. All right, so that is the Nine of Cups, and also, too, because I equate that with the Star card, that's the social media, social networking aspect in which I speak, okay? Following the Nine of Cups, now we have the Queen of Wands. This is you, Sagittarius, most definitely. You're focused on something or someone this week. You're very intense about it. You're very passionate about it. I always throw in there, because it is a court card, could represent any types of sexual expression or energy, which is usually positive. Okay, for any Sagittarius that I'm reading for. Also, too, if you're, artistic or creative, this the Queen of Wands was sending that burst of fiery energy here to help you along your way when it comes to your creative pursuits. All right, that is the King or Queen. I don't know why I want to say the King. Damn, it's the Queen of Wands. Maybe the King is up next. No, we have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups here is all about those options, definitely paying attention to your intuition. You always have to trust the process of those, those gut feelings I always tell you guys about, the inner voices that you hear. The first thing that comes to you is the correct answer. All right, but also the Seven of Cups, many options could be opening up for you, Sagittarius, this week in other areas. So always be on the lookout and mindful of that type of energy. To receive the Seven of Cups here in your spread, Sagittarius, that to me just simply means that since this is your reading, an extension of energy that you're already dealing with that could be coming towards you, of dedication and devotion that could be coming from family members, friends, definitely romantic partners. All right, so what I've been doing in the other videos here, Sagittarius, just throwing additional cards just to see what other messages want to come along for the messages that I have already, displayed and read about for you. And the first card we're going to have is the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands, very important here because it's rapid energy that comes in very fast, and it may put a smile on your face, definitely. Okay. Even number of wands, this is the card that I regard as communication. So whatever it is that you need to communicate or express this week to others, Sagittarius, will be well received. And of course, any communication that comes to you by others, you will receive it as well. All right, some of you may be, traveling this week. If you are, you're going to be safe to and from. All right, I feel that the good news that could come to a Sagittarius week could be through a phone call. It could be that you're, receiving something in the mail. It could be packages that you may have ordered previously and was wondering when the delivery date is going to be. Maybe this week, definitely. And then you could receive some good news through any forms of texting, text messages. All right. Always an element of surprise with that Eight of Wands. Card up next here for you is the Eight of Cups. Okay. Not to worry here because the Eight of Cups that is read by me is the walking away from anything that you've dealt with on a dramatic scale. Okay. So doesn't mean that because it's Eight Cups there that you were dealing with 8 emotional things. No, it might have been just one thing or one person in, specific, but your back is to that energy. You want to leave that drama behind you. That's why I say when the 8 of Cups shows up in a reading, it's a no drama week for Sagittarius, even in the spite of the 3 of Swords in your spread. That's just a message that's coming out for someone who knows or will know why the 3 of Swords has shown up. Now, whether or not I clarified or gave the best description or message regarding that 2 of Wands, it could be almost anything, okay? All right, so the last card that I have for you, Sagittarius, is we're going to finish off with the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles means that some of you are going to be pushing that grind this week, getting that income, saving up for something greater. But also, too, the 7 of Pentacles in terms of options, many options being open or available to you. So always be on the lookout for any thing opportunistic. Okay, you got the Sun here to help you in terms of, receiving any types of blessings. All right, so Sagittarius, this is what I have for you this week. Remember, it's just me interpreting these messages. Take what's going to work for you, leave the rest alone. However, please don't forget to like the video, share the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Once again, welcome any new subscribers. I do appreciate you. So have a safe, great week ahead. Always come back to get more of these messages from me, Sagittarius, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.